Okay, everybody, are you ready for this? Are you ready to hear me talk about Gundam? Give me a yeah! Give me a Gundam! Give me another Gundam! No, that was bad. That was like, bleh, bleh. Give me a Gundam! Yes, let's do it. Okay, this is my man Jeff. I'm Paul. Check out the vid, and we'll get into it. We love Gunpla. I'm Paul. This is Jeff, and we are Gunpla SA. I'm gonna do a silly dance. Yeah! How's the rage? It's the last day. I know we got last day blues, but maybe you're looking for that special something, and that special something is a Gundam kit, I promise you. So we're going to get into all of that now. I am Paul. This is Jeff. We're Gunpla SA, and yes, I know I look like that guy from the video. Cool. So before we get things kicked off, I'm going to need a victim, a volunteer, the other V would, to come and build a Gundam kit with us on stage. I'm seeing some serious try-hard vibes here. So how are we going to get it to go? You guys all know the magical word, Gundam, okay? I don't want Gundam. Okay, you're not Scooby-Doo. I want to hear Gundam, and I want to hear it on 3, 2, 1. This is for my first one, okay? So let's go. Gundam on 3, 2, 1. Gundam! Wow, you. One of you there. Come join us. Wow, that was like, it went through my head. Okay, cool. Have you built a Gundam kit before? I feel like I need to do something more dramatic. Hey, what should we do?
Make them earn it.
Make them earn it. Okay, if you guys want this, some of you are going to have to stand, okay? And you're going to have to do what's called the last shooting pose from Gundam. So the last shooting pose, you don't have to worry about this. You can come and join Jeff. Okay. The last shooting pose is you're going to shoot in the air like that, okay? But I want you on your feet, so you're going to be like, and then, okay? And I want you to shout Gundam. Okay, so let's go. 3, 2, 1. Guys, I'm sorry, he did it the best, but you came close. You came close. Come join us, Victor. Yeah, that's right. Give him a round of applause. He passed my test.
I had the space advantage in the front.
Yeah, you did.
Bruce.
Okay, awesome. I'm going to go and grab my button because now I'm going to get serious about talking about some Gundam stuff. Okay, so over the last 2 days, I've been talking about why Gunpla is cool and who Gunpla SA is. I'm going to do exactly the same thing. So let's see how this goes. Gunpla SA. Okay, so Jeff and I, we are Gunpla SA, as the video says. What is Gunpla SA? Gunpla SA is a Gundam building community, okay? We're a community of guys, or people, that love building Gundam model kits or mecha model kits in general. So any kind of kit that is based on a giant robot or a cool tank in an anime, we're totally into that. Okay, so this presentation is titled The Joy of Gunpla. Okay, so let's get into it. I have a contents page. I don't know why. Still hasn't been removed. Okay, this is Jeff and me. Jeff and I are big dogs. We really, really love giant robots. We're big into this hobby. Absolutely love Gundam. And you can imagine that for the last few years, if you know anything about anime, we've been quite sad because we haven't been able to get our hands on Gundam kits, been able to get our hands on Gunpla. And when we are lucky enough to get it, we always have to build in isolation. There's nobody else we can get excited with. There's people overseas on the internet, and that's great. But Jeff and I decided, you know what, that's got to change. Gundam has to come to South Africa. People have to experience the joy of building Gunpla. They have to understand why we're into this so much, so that Jeff and I can have other people to talk to. It's actually a really selfish pursuit here. Jeff and I just really wanted friends, so we figured let's put a bunch of plastic robots in front of them and see if we can make some. It's kind of working. Okay. Here is a collection. This is why, if any of you guys are wondering why Jeff and I and why Gunpla SA should be the guys to bring Gundam to South Africa or should bring Gundam in front of you, this is why. I'm going to point out my friend Jeff over here. He's got some amazing kits up here. This is a collection of his and my builds. And speaking of Jeff's builds, speaking about mine seems a bit chintzy. So Jeff's builds are amazing. And he has a great YouTube channel. And I was like, wow, Jeff's builds are really great. And I really love doing this, so maybe we can share some knowledge with people. So this is why I feel like we know something, but we don't know everything. And we wanted to learn. And we know some of you guys out there have a lot to teach us as well. So, but we'll never know that unless we bring ourselves together. What is a Gundam? Okay. There's this really amazing anime, and of course I'm biased because I'm a big fanboy, but Gundam is a pop culture phenomenon from Japan. It's an anime about war and conflict and the horrors of war and why war is bad. But it also features really cool giant robots smashing each other up in war-like scenarios and deals with all kinds of drama. Anyway, this company called Bandai built some model kits on that, and they're really rad. Okay, so a Gundam, or what is Gundam? Gundam is a very popular and successful Japanese anime and pop culture phenomenon. Button. Okay. Gunpla. These are the model kits that are based on that. So it's a portmanteau. The word Gundam, the word plamo, which means plastic model kit, smashed together to create Gunpla. So when we talk about Gunpla, we're collectively speaking about Gundam model kits, which is why we also have plamo. Okay, so not everything is a mech from Gundam. There are model kits of other things, like very famously here in South Africa, everybody knows Kamen Rider. We all know Kamen Rider, right? No, you don't. It's super obscure. Okay, it's a very Japanese thing. But I'm sure a lot of you guys know this dude over here. Yep, that's the Japanese SpongeBob SquarePants. He's really cool. Yeah, he trains under the Master Roshi or something. No, I'm kidding, but yes, there are kits of Dragon Ball Z, of Son Goku. There's kits of Naruto, Sasuke, the whole gang. There's even, does anybody know who that white dragon is? Anybody? Put up your hand. Not Screech. Yes, who is that? Blue Eyes White Dragon, exactly. Where's it from? Yu-Gi-Oh! Yeah. I have money and I want to buy cards. Lots and lots of cards. Yu-Gi-Oh! Kits, they exist. They're very, very cool. And of course, Pokemon. And somebody said Pikachu! Yeah, there we go. In fact, I had the pleasure of meeting the voice actor, or the actor does the voice of Ash from Pokemon. Very cool human being, by the way. And Jeff, those kits exist. And then we also got Digimon. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, there's model kits for a whole bunch of stuff, even waifus. So if you guys don't want to build robots, but you want to build sexy anime characters with cool mech attachments, that exists. So it's more than just Gundam. Yes, there are levels. Wow, I've never built a Gundam kit before. These things are super crazy, intimidating. Is it a puzzle? Is it Lego? No, it's kind of in between. And so you get different parts and you slap them together and you get a Gundam built. And that's what Jeff's doing here with our guys over here. Like, they're building a kit together, it's an entry grade, and that's a good place to get into the hobby. So you get an entry grade, as mentioned, it's reasonably inexpensive. You can build the kit without any tools or anything fancy, you just need your hands, and bam, you've got a cool little Gundam action figure. You want to get into the hobby a little deeper, you get into something called a high grade. It's more detail, you get master grade, and even more detail with more like inner frames, then it gets deeper and deeper. And then you get the perfect grade, which is you really want to brag to people that you love giant robots, so you went and bought a model kit that's this big. And it's super impressive, by the way, to all of your Gundam friends, but nobody else. So just putting that out there. Okay, so that's what the packaging looks like. I don't want to bore you with that too much. It's like, I don't want to make this like a cool bit. This is packaging. Cool. Okay, the build force. Okay, have I got any build force here? Yes. Build force assemble. I am working on a better catchphrase than Build Force Assemble. I believe some other lesser brand called the Avengers has taken Assemble. We'll figure it out. We assemble model kits, they assemble, a billionaire assembles superheroes. Anyway, cool. The Build Meet and the Build Force and how that all goes down. So the Build Force are all of us fans that are into us, and there's a lot of us. And Jeff and I had a feeling there might be a few of us out there. We certainly didn't expect you guys to come in the hundreds, which is pretty amazing. So the Build Force are all of us that build model kits, that help each other, that encourage each other to build kits and to just be better at this hobby and to have fun with them. This is a Discord page. I promise you, the next time I do this presentation, I'll make this look sexier. But for now, everything happens on the Discord. Okay, this is where our whole Build Force gets together. We talk a lot of smack. Actually, not really. We post a lot of memes, a lot of GIFs. Occasionally, somebody will post really, really good pictures of Gundam kits like this one over here, and we get all excited about it. And this is how we communicate with our fans, or with our supporters, and with each other. This is how we arrange stuff together. But it's more than that. We also get to meet each other IRL. It's in real life for those of you non-geeky peeps. Okay, so this is us. Look at us, we are happy. Okay, no, the whole thing is, this is a social aspect of it. We all get together every second weekend. We build kits together. You know, Gundam kits can be intimidating for some people. So it's nice to know that there's somebody there to help you out and to share some skills with you. There's more pictures of us having fun. Especially this guy, he's digging it. That's my buddy Kevin, he's also part of the Build Force. You can meet him, by the way. He's at our stand. It's in the other hall in the corner at the Nexus Hub retail stand, so go check that out. And yeah, this is us just chilling out. And it's a cool way to enjoy a Saturday, guys. Okay, competitions. It's not just about being cute and building kits. I mean, it can be, and that can totally be your jam. But if you're the competitive type, you know, you're the kind of person that enjoys cosplay, you're going to enjoy the cosplay competition after this. But you're just super creative, you want to do more, check out the Gundam competitions that we do. These are some of the winners that we've had from the competitions that we have done. And Jeff and I have a goal. We want to get people to go to Gundam Builders World Cup in Japan. That's like a huge thing. A bunch of people build really, really cool Gundam kits. The person who wins just shy of $1 million. So it's pretty good. And it's quite the competition. Here's the bummer though. In South Africa, or being in South Africa, there's no Africa representation, or no representation for Africa in Gundam Builders World Cup. Which means none of us can actually compete until Bandai recognizes us as an entity that can compete. So this is actually part of our dream. We want to get South Africans building in the GBWC so we can beat Australia there as well. For those of you who may have watched sports, okay, I believe we sports really hard and beat the Aussies. Anyway, and the New Zealanders. Cool. You can tell I don't watch lots of sports. Anyway. So on the side, we've actually got a bunch of customs. So guys actually took a Gundam kit, or actually in this case a 30-minute missions kit, turned it into something completely fan-based. And in this case, we got Death Stranding. If anybody knows the game Death Stranding, you might have instantly recognized the design. We've also got this character over here. It's based on a famous Marvel/Disney property. I know it's not the best Deadpool I've ever seen, but it's not bad. Thank you for that. Yes, I know it's Spider-Man before somebody trolls me. Oh, Spider-Man. He's like, I know, older than you, and those stuff. And then we got this guy who created a completely unique idea. We also got some Pokemon-inspired stuff, and of course a War Machine-inspired Gundam. And in a lot of cases, that's just paint. Okay, so nothing too crazy. It's a bigger picture, so you can see some of the detail. Yay! Spider-Man doing spready. And this amazing shot of the readers from Death Stranding, which if you guys want to see in the flesh, by the way, is at our stand, at the Gunpla SA stand, at the Nexus Hub. So yeah, a lot of you guys might have noticed the photography in this stuff is pretty tight. So Gundam is more than just building a kit, okay? If you're scared of painting, that's fine. Get good at posing, okay? get good at taking photographs. I mean, we live in a world where it's all about like TikTok, Insta, all that cool stuff. Get good at taking shots, and the Build Force is all about that. We love to help each other take much better shots, get much better poses for our Gundam kits, get them out there and make them look sexy. Okay. And this is an amazing shot. I mean, look at this. Composition and all that is just super rad. The lighting, very, very well done by a guy called John Guy. Got some full light. So yeah, it's more than just building a kit. Maybe you want to get into this hobby as a photographer, you know. Toy photography is getting big, by the way. Look at those Pokeballs. Those are Pokeballs, right? And for those Warhammer fans out here. Okay, I'm going to talk about the benefits of building Gunpla, and I hope I don't make this sound lame. Okay, so there are a lot of benefits to building Gunpla. For starters, you won't have any more of that pesky money thing, because who needs it, right? Okay, yes, I had a really great question yesterday. Somebody asked me if the hobby is expensive. Yes, the hobby is expensive, but it is not overpriced. Okay, you'll pay good money for something, for a good quality item, and it'll be an enriching experience for yourself, because you'll build a connection as you're building the kit. But what are the benefits? Okay, so you're somebody who maybe you need a bit of time management in yourself, in your life. You know, maybe you get too used to doom scrolling, you do too much internet, if you know what I mean, and maybe you just need to have something to just center yourself. Now, building a model kit, and my preference is a Gundam model kit, is a great way to just center yourself. Just be in the moment, stop worrying about everything else in the world, just focus on building a model kit, building a cool Gundam, making sure you get that eye sticker on properly. You know, oh no, I messed it up. 3 hours later, somebody will ask you, what do you do for that time? You're like, I make my Gundam look cool. And that's great, because we need that. Okay, human beings need that. We need to be able to focus. So this will help you with focus, with mental focus. As somebody who has a little bit of ADHD and quite a bit of anxiety, I got to say model kits have helped me out quite a lot. And have helped a lot of the Build Force. Am I right, guys? You don't have to like say yes or no, but I know you're out there. Okay, social. Model kits. Who thought model kit building could be a social thing, right? That's what the build meets are about. I've had a lot of guys send me messages and saying to Jeff and myself, thank you so much for creating the Build Force. Not Gunpla SA, the Build Force and the build meets. They love having a place to meet on a Saturday where they get to enjoy something as nerdy and as geeky as building a Gundam kit. Now, I keep saying nerdy and geeky, but I mean that in the best way possible, because I'm a geek. And it's great to get hold of buddies, we get into stuff. We talk about anime, we talk about gaming, we debate about gaming, then it turns into an argument about gaming, then everybody puts the kits away before it becomes a fight about gaming. But it's okay, we still build model kits, and it's great, and it's a social thing, and it's good for some of us to get out there. The sun is not as bad as you think it is. Okay. Being in the sun too long is not 30 seconds. Being in the sun too long is a couple of hours. You will survive. Come socialize with us. Other benefits include if you, you know, you can go out, you can buy a game, you can buy an action figure. I love figurines. I take photographs of figurines. But ownership. Building a model kit creates a lot of ownership. You start it from the beginning to the end. You see it through. You then show it off to people. It becomes connected to you. It becomes something that is yours. Nobody else has a model kit like yours. And that's identity. And that's ownership. Cool. Gunpla is for everyone. Okay, so before I get into that, I just want to see how this has been going.
So you actually have to build the other arm as well.
Wow.
But if you want,
okay, that's pretty cool. Super camera guys.
You can break this.
Zoom in on sector 5483 alpha zoom. There is no Gundam, only zoom. Look at that, guys. That's pretty impressive. Okay, that's what these two have done in all the time that I've been talking. So impressed, very nice. You blocked out my voice. You've made progress, very good. Okay, and that's I mean, guys, they're not doing this at home. This has been done on stage. It's nerve-wracking. It's nerve-wracking being up here. Okay, I'm up here because I just don't stop talking until they put me back in my box. That's the only reason I'm up here. But it's not like it's not nervous, nerve-wracking, and that's amazing. Okay, so nicely done, guys. So can I get a round of applause for them, please? Can I get a real round of applause, like with a woo and a yeah? Yes, please. Thank you, rAge. Very nice. Okay, cool. Okay, back to our featured presentation. Oh, it's me. Oh, that's frightening. Yes, Gunpla is for everyone. Okay, so Jeff and I believe very much in inclusivity. We want everybody from all walks of life to get into this hobby. We would love to really build this culture in South Africa. There's a lot that South Africa can offer the world. There's a lot of creativity, there's a lot of heart, there's a lot of guts. I love it. You know, we South Africans, we too often compare ourselves to the Americans and to the Europeans, and they're doing great stuff, but we don't often look at ourselves and look at the amazing stuff that we're doing. And we want to get the guys who are into Gundam, who want to express themselves through giant robots, we want to give them a chance to express themselves creatively and let the whole world see them and see them for, or see us for how awesome we actually are. And that's why Jeff and I want to open our hobby up to kids, to people who are a little bit older, who think they're old, to people who normally would never be into anime. Okay, this is what it's about. So we're not like going to be pretentious and all like, oh, you've never watched anime, you can build a robot. Like, no, that's not what it's about. We're all about inclusivity. Ah, that's a difficult word to say on stage sometimes. Oh, word, damn. Anyway, so guys, this is where we get to the fun part with the questions. Keep building joy. That is our core philosophy, the foundation of our business, of our friendship, of Gunpla in general in South Africa. Jeff and I love, that's 3 different words. 4 different words. Jeff and I love building model kits, and we build joy with that. That's fun to do. We love seeing communities being built up around this thing that we love doing. We love building our business up, okay, because it is a business and it's a fun business, and hopefully it's inspiring to others. We love building and creating hobbies. Joy is what is at the core of what we like doing here, and that's what we're always trying to share. Now, with that said, have you got any questions for me? He asks a bunch of people at rAge. Cool, any questions about Gundam or Gunpla SA? You can put up your arms. You can put up your feet. If you can put up your feet, that'll be impressive. Okay, I'm going to start off maybe, yes. Yes, you do. You need a hand, okay? You need preferably 2 hands, it's great, but that's what you need to build Gundam kits, and a pair of side cutters. So one of the best things about Gundam kits is you don't need to paint them. You can paint them. You've seen painted builds, but they don't need to be painted. They just need to be removed off the runner and assembled, because they come pre-colored. Some of them come with stickers, but if you go through the stages, you can eventually get those skills. So that was a great question, thank you. Okay, how many of you guys knew about somebody else? Somebody else is asking. Yes. Yes, you don't need glue. I keep forgetting that people need glue because I've been building Gundam for so long that I forget that people actually use glue for model kits, right? It's a good one. Thank you, man. Yes. That is 1 step up from Warhammer. Yes. It's 3 times the price. 3 times the fun at half the price. Oh, shots fired at the 40K crew. Yeah, sorry, man. Listen, I've also painted Warhammer figures. Yeah, I love them. They're amazing. Totally. No, they're very tiny. Okay, I'm going to ask you guys questions. How many of you guys knew about the Gundam anime before you came and joined this presentation? Okay, that's a few of you. That's not bad. Okay, how many of you knew about Gundam model kits? Because believe it or not, these are fairly exclusive things. Not you guys in the back. Because I know you know about model kits. Okay, so not that many. Wow, it's got arms. Very cool. Okay. So that was a bit of like on-the-fly market research there that I did. The crowd yesterday, they knew about Gundam before coming here, so that was impressive. Jeff's showing off. Guys, I mean, they built the arms now. The arms can be a little bit finicky because they bend and stuff. And yes, these things do move around. They do pose. Somebody asked yesterday, actually the other day, why is Gundam so difficult to get in South Africa? Why did we feel that we had to create this business? and bring Gundam in and try to make it the thing that we're trying to make it. And that's because traditionally in South Africa, a lot of guys build cars, miniatures. Even the miniature guys had a hard time getting into the market. But it's been mostly cars, tanks, planes, what have you. And as much as those industries have tried to get people in, they haven't been very good at growing that business. They haven't, or not that business, that hobby. And so immediately they're like, oh, robots, bad. Okay? The other thing I kind of want to mention, and it's pretty important, there's a lot of pirated Gundam kits and stuff out there. In fact, I don't want to point out any major retailers, but we have spotted a few pirated kits out there. And a lot of guys buy the pirated kits. They're very poorly made. They've got excess plastic in the wrong places. They're warped, they're disjointed, and sometimes people hurt themselves building them just because of the way the plastic is designed and whatever. And that puts people off. And they immediately think, oh, I can't build a Gundam kit. So piracy has been an issue. And I hate to bring up the piracy word, because, you know, pirates are so cool. One Piece, that's the reference, okay? But that's been a kind of a bit of a prohibitive thing. Sweet. I'm going to go check in with Jeff. I want to see how far we've got in here. We can get excited for the cosplay comp soon. Rad. Okay, everybody's got arms and legs. Okay, so some good news for our builders here today. You guys get to take those home today, by the way. Yeah, that's your kids. Very cool. So can I give you, can you guys please give my builders over here and Jeff a round of applause? Thank you very much. Yes, that's a great round of applause. Everybody around as well. Yeah, come give them a round of applause. They built something on stage. Awesome. And yeah, that's been Jeff and myself. And guys, I just want to say thank you very much. Okay, I've seen most of you from the beginning to the end here. Thank you. It means a lot to us that you took the time to listen. Please come check out our stand. It is in the other hall. It's in the corner by the Nexus Hub retail stand. Look out for the big Gunpla SA logo as well. You can come and get your first Gundam kit today and get start building at our build zone. Thank you again. You guys are amazing. You guys are awesome. Have an awesome one. Enjoy the last day of rAge 2023. Yes, Gunpla! Yeah! I love this guy. This is very cool. Thank you very much, guys. Yes, keep building joy.